Hi everyone, I hope you all safe and healthy with your family and friends. In this video, we are going to learn about 11th Standard Accountancy, Chapter 6, Subsidiary Book, Illustration Sum 3. Enter the following transactions in the Purchases Returns Book of Hari, who is dealing in automobiles, and post them into the ledger. Okay. So before we are going to enter the Purchases Return Book, we need to prepare the title of the purchases return book and the format of the purchases return book. That is, in the books of Hari, the name of the book is purchases returns book. The format of the purchases return book contains 5 columns, that is date, particulars, debit note number. Purchases return books contains debit note number and sales return books has credit note number. Listen carefully. So purchases return book has debit note number in the format. LF amount contains 2 columns, that is details rupees, total rupees, then finally remarks. So we prepared the title of the purchases return book, name of the purchases, name of the books, and the format of the purchases return book. Okay, let's see the transaction. That is 2017 January 5 returned to Anand 5 clutch plates at rupees 200 each, not in accordance with the order. Not in accordance with the order, we have to write it into the remarks column. Okay, so what is the transaction given here? Returned to Anand 5 clutch plates at rupees 200 each. So come to the purchases return book dated on 2017 January 5. The supplier name, who is the what is the name of the supplier? Anand. We have to enter the supplier name and goods and rate of the detail of the goods you have to enter into the particular column. Okay, so the supplier name is Anand. 5 clutch plates at rupees 200 each. So per clutch plates rate is 200. How much for 5 clutch plates? So you have to multiply 5 into 200, you get 1000. Okay, 1000 rupees. So you have to enter that 1000 rupees in directly into the total column. What is the remarks is given in the transaction? That is not accordance with the order. You have to write the same word in the remarks column. So not accordance with order. Let's see the next transaction. January 14 returned to Chandran 4 brake shoes at rupees 200 each and 10 review mirrors at rupees 350 each due to inferior quality. So due to inferior quality, you have to write it into the remarks column. So why you returned that goods to Chandar? So you need the reason. So Chandran need the reason. The reason is due to inferior quality. That means bad quality. You have to write it into the remarks. Okay. So come to the purchases return book dated on January 14. The name of the supplier is Chandran. 4 brake shoes at rupees 200 each. So one brake shoe rate is rupees 200. How much for 4 brake shoes? So you have to multiply 200 into 4. How much you get? 800 rupees. That 800 rupees you have to enter into the details column. Then you have to return to Chandran 10 river view mirrors at rupees 350 each. So one river view mirror rate is rupees 300. How much for 10 river view mirrors? 10 into 350, you got 3500. You enter that amount into the details column. Then finally you add 800 plus 305, 3500. The total amount you return to Chandran, the worth of the goods is 4300 worth of the goods you returned to Chandran. Okay, you enter that amount into the total column. What is the remarks? Due to inferior quality. So what are the transactions given in illustration sum 3? We enter that transaction into the purchases return book. Okay, so now we are going to Find the total for the purchases return, that is 5300. This is the purchases return account debtor. How much rupees? 5300 rupees you have to return to the suppliers, respective suppliers. So now we are going to post this respective account into the ledger account. How many accounts you are going to post? There are 3 accounts. What are they? Purchases return account, Anand account and Chandran account. So illustration 3, ledger account. We prepared the format of the ledger account. First we are going to post the purchases return account. Okay. In journal entry, where is purchases return account shows? It shows a credit side. Okay. So purchases account creditor. So we go to credit side, dated on January 2017, January 31. Okay. By sundries creditor, how much rupees? 5300 rupees. How you find out? Listen here. Purchases return account debtor, how much rupees? 5300 rupees. You entered that amount into the amount column on the ledger account. So we posted purchases return account on ledger. Then what account you have to going to post into the ledger account? That is Anand account. What is the journal entry for the Anand account? So listen here. Anand account debtor to purchases return account, right? Okay. So when did Anand when you returned goods to Anand? That is January 5. How much rupees? 1000 rupees worth of goods you returned to Anand. Okay. What is the journal entry for Anand account? That is Anand account debtor to purchases return account, right? So where is Anand? Anand account? Anand account is on debit side. So come to the ledger account. You write the name of the account on the top middle of the ledger account. Where is Anand account? Anand account is on debit side. So you go to debit side, dated on 2017 January 5. What is the opposite account from the Anand account? Purchases return account. Okay. So always you started with 2 on the debit side. So 2 purchases return account. How much worth of goods you returned to Anand? 1000 rupees worth of goods you returned to Anand. So enter the 1000 rupees on the amount column. So Anand account posted into the ledger account. Okay. Then what account you are going to post into the ledger account? That is Chandran account. Okay. How much? When did you returned goods to Chandran? That is January 14. How much worth of goods you returned to Chandran? 4300 rupees. What is the journal entry for the Chandran? That is Chandran account debtor to purchases return account. Okay. Where is Chandran? Chandran is on debit side. Listen carefully. Okay. Come to the ledger account. So first you write the name of the account on the top middle of the ledger, that is Chandran account. Where is Chandran account? Appears on the journal. Chandran account appears on journal on debit side. Dated on, when did you return goods to Chandran? That is on January 14. 2017 January 14. Always use, what is the opposite account from the Chandran account? Purchases return account. You always started with the word 2 on the debit side. Okay, into the ledger. So 2 purchases account. How much worth of rupees you returned goods to Chandran account? 4300 rupees. That amount you have to enter into the amount column. So you posted all the 3 accounts, necessary respective accounts into the ledger account, that is purchases return account, Anand account and Chandran account. Do you have any doubt? Please comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.